Hey guys, thank you for tuning in for week 8. We have a quick one this week, but as always, remember the quick ones are also the important ones, especially this one, as I've seen mortgage professionals confused on what to use and when. Today we're going to be discussing rental income and when to use Schedule E versus the lease agreement. Most of the time, you'll be using Schedule E to calculate rental income. I've seen where mortgage professionals try to use the lease agreement instead of Schedule E because of my favorite line. DU or LP says we can do it, but that is not correct. Remember, DU and LP cannot always read your full mortgage file. This is why I have a job and many mortgage underwriters have a job. You can only use a lease agreement when you are using income from departing primary residence, meaning your borrower is moving out of their current home and turning it into a rental. If the borrower currently bought the property in the current tax year that we are currently on, then we can also use the lease agreement. Or taxes are not yet due for the previous tax year or they're extended. If the property was out of commission for a certain amount of time due to major repairs, then you can also use the lease agreement, but you will need to document all the repairs and collect all the paid invoices. Remember, most of the time, you will have to use the Schedule E. If the borrower did not file the Schedule E and they were supposed to, you cannot use the income. I'm going to do a quick overview on how to calculate the income. I'm not going to go into detail on this as this will need to be saved for another time and more of a class setting. If you are using the lease agreement method to calculate income, you're going to use the amount listed on the fully executed lease. But you have to take into account a 25% vacancy factor and then subtract your PITIA. If you are using the Schedule E income method to calculate income, which most of the time you're going to be using this method, you're going to add rents received from the Schedule E, subtract it by the total expenses, and we can add back depreciation, taxes, mortgage interest, and add back amortization and casualty loss, as well as any HOA dues. But they have to report on the Schedule E. You cannot add back items that are not reported on the Schedule E. Then, after you add back everything, you will just subtract the monthly PITIA and you will get your monthly income. That's it for week 8 as promised. It was a quick one. If you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe on YouTube, like and follow on Facebook, and see you guys next week.